everybody, welcome back to Prissy Beauty. It's that time of the month again for my favorites, my September favorites. I do not have a lot of stuff, but I will just run through real quick some of the products for me, makeup products for the most part, that were my favorites for this month. Some of the stuff is fairly new, at least to me, so I'm definitely excited about that. So I'm just gonna jump right in. First thing for me is a face product, and I've done a review on this, and it's the Philosophy Hope in a Jar A to Z Cream. My shade is in medium. That's that style of BB cream tinted moisturizer product that for me works wonderfully. A lot of times I don't feel like wearing heavy foundation or any foundation at all. And this for me has nice coverage, SPF 20. I'll link the review I did on this, review and demonstration, but overall I'm very happy with this product. I wore this like every day this month. So now that it's getting a little cooler, I'll probably start moving towards foundation. But for the most part in the summer and warmer months, I usually go with tinted moisturizer, and this definitely became my favorite for the month. I already used quite a lot. As you can see, the tube is really squeezed in the middle. Really good stuff, love this stuff, and it was definitely on my favorites for this month. Next, I have two concealers. This one I've mentioned before. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. My shade is 20 in Sand Sable. I love this stuff. I have a pretty good feeling that this is almost a dupe for that Nars Creamy Concealer, which I am in the... It's part of my wish list to get, but I have not gotten yet. But based on what I've tried in the store, I almost have a feeling that this is a dupe for that, but much more, you know, affordable than the Nars one. And I've used quite a lot of it, and I'll definitely repurchase this. I really like this concealer. Stay on very nicely. It is liquid concealer almost, but it's very, once you apply, it dries very nice and doesn't settle too much on the fine line. So I really like this stuff. Definitely part of my favorites this month as well. I must have mentioned it in another favorites because I really like it. Another one is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. My shade is a neutral medium. I've also done a review and a demo on this, and I will link to this video as well. Very nice concealer, very nice coverage, almost like faux coverage. Very creamy, so a little bit goes a long way. And in fact, you want to use a little bit, really. There's no point in using it too much. It's very thick. It is a little bit on the lighter side, so a lot of, you know, when I do my face very nicely, like with foundation and stuff, is when I like to apply this better, because otherwise I feel it's almost too light for my under eye compared to the rest of my face. But overall, great concealer, great coverage. Check out my review if you wanted to know more about it. Then I have a eyeshadow primer, which I cannot live without. This one came with the Nars kit. God Created a Woman. This is called what? Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. So this is almost empty for me, really, and I just start using it because I had it, and I feel like it does a really good job. It keeps my eyeshadows in place all day. It doesn't crease. Very nice stuff. I don't know how much it actually costs because this is sort of like a deluxe sample that came with a kit that I bought, but I will check into it. If I find it, I'll put the information down below. But really good stuff. I really like good eyeshadow primers. This one is definitely one of them. Next, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of these Lorac individual shadows, and this is part of the Dazzling Dozen kit, which I also did a review and the swatches. And I have 6 of them, and they're all the neutral ones, obviously, because I buy these palettes that have crazy colors, but I ended up using just the neutral ones anyway. So I'll try to show them all at once, but it's a little impossible. So 6 of them, and I'll say what colors they are, and you can check that on my review or swatches if you want to see more what they look like. So the first one is Shimmer, which is a shimmery white, perfect for the inner corner, just to kind of brighten up your eye. Very pretty, very frosty, beautiful colors. And if you're familiar with the Lorac eyeshadows quality, then you know these are wonderful, just like the palettes. Next one is called Smokin, and this is the perfect eyeshadow for your crease, just to really deepen up the crease and define your eye. Beautiful shade. I love shades like this. Next one is called Serenity, and it's towards more like of the bronze shimmery shade. Also, except for the Smokin one, they're all, no, there's 2 that are matte. Majority being shimmery. Then I have the other one, it's called Bronze, and that, as the name says, it is a darker, deeper bronze color, very pretty as well. Then I have Gleam, which is that champagne, very staple like color, you know, everybody needs a shade eyeshadow like this, and it's usually in every single palette that you get out there. Anyway, last but not least, all naturel, which is a beautiful, it looks, it's not really matte, it's not really matte, so I guess Smokin is the only one that's really matte. It's not as frosty as the other ones, so it's a good one for like a highlight under your brow bone or something like that, but it has a little bit of a sheen to it. Once you blend it, you don't notice as much, but there is a little bit of a sheen to it. So none of them, except for the brown Smokin one, they're all shimmery. But they're great eyeshadows. This is a great price. I believe the whole kit is like $35. And beautiful shades, and I still want to do a tutorial using either these or a little bit more, you know, audacious kind of colors that they have in this palette, but overall beautiful not palette but beautiful kit, and it's Ulta exclusive, I believe. Next one I have is my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC30. This one I use for little touch-ups on my face. I had a few breakouts over the month and I had to touch it up, and I love this stuff. Covers very well and lasts all day if you don't touch your face. So this is definitely a good product for that. Next I have a mascara, and this is Too Faced Lash Gasm Mascara. This is not waterproof, which surprises me. It's surprising to me that I actually like this mascara. I've been using this more on the weekends, or I use this for tutorials. The reason being is that on the weekends, usually you don't go anywhere for the whole day, you know, so I don't have to worry about my mascara smudging or going places I don't want it to go. And then for tutorials, just easier when you use a mascara that comes off easier than waterproof mascara. But overall, I really love this. And I actually forgot I had it. It came with the Bonbon kit that came out last year. And I was going through my palettes and I forgot to take this out. So when I did, I started to using it. So definitely a favorite for this month. I use it a lot on tutorials and everyday kind of wear on the weekends. Next I have a eyeshadow, an eyeliner, and I've seen this eyeliner. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner, and I've wanted to get this for a while and hesitated until I finally did. This is fairly new to me, but already became a favorite because this to line your waterline and tight line, this stuff is perfect, and it's so dark and it's so soft. It's amazing. I mean, it is a short pencil, so, you know, I'm sure it won't last that long, and you probably have to, once it gets a little, ooh, wow. Once the tip gets a little flatter, it will be even better to line the waterline and the tight line. Right now it's kind of pointy because it's fairly new to me, but definitely became my favorite already based on the performance. Love this stuff. So L'Oreal Smoldering Eyeliner. Last but not least, I have two blushes. One is by MAC and it's called Lovejoy. It's part of the mineralize blushes, and it's a beautiful, deeper blush now for fall, winter. Beautiful color. Love this stuff. It looks good on every kind of skin. So if you're a little bit lighter skin tone, just apply a little lighter because it can be overpowering. But other than that, beautiful, beautiful shade, beautiful application. And as always, I always have one of these Milani Baked blushes as my favorites. This one is Berry Amore, which goes towards the berry side already. Beautiful shade again. And I can't say enough good things about the Milani Baked blushes anyway. For me, they're one of my favorite blushes of all times, and it is drugstore and affordable, which makes it even better. So Berry Amore, my Milani Baked blush, was definitely one of my favorites for this month as well. So I'm starting to go towards more of the deeper tones and things like that. So definitely these two were my favorites for this month. And that's pretty much what I have for today. Don't have anything for hair or nails or anything like that. Nothing stood out for me this month. So I hope you've enjoyed. If you have any questions, would like to see any review of any of the products I mentioned, leave me comments below. Don't forget to check my other videos. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time. Bye.